good evening, and welcome to Philadelphia VIP's 2021 Awards Night. We're so happy you've joined us tonight to celebrate this year's outstanding volunteers and our whole community. I'm Rida Huck, VIP's Executive Director.
And I'm Kelly Gasly, VIP's Managing Attorney. On behalf of our Board of Directors, our staff, and our clients, thank you all for joining us tonight. This is our second virtual awards night. We didn't expect that we'd still be holding events virtually right now, but we've made tonight a little different from last year to keep things interesting. We've planned a very special sort of virtual event because of something we think about every day. We miss our volunteers.
I will say I'm so proud of our entire community for finding creative ways to come together during the pandemic, even when we can't meet in person. But it certainly doesn't replace seeing you all in our office, at your firms, and at events like this one. Throughout the event, though, I invite you to connect with us in the chat. Our staff and your fellow volunteers are there watching with you in their PJs, hopefully. So please scroll down right under this video to join in. 2021's been a really difficult year for VIP's mission and for volunteerism at large. Our clients still face unprecedented threats to their security and quality of life that only an attorney can address, while attorneys have experienced their own personal and professional difficulties navigating this environment. This was also a significant year for VIP because it's our 40th anniversary. We've been empowering legal volunteers to empower their clients through pro bono since 1981 at this point. It's significant for me too, because this is my first time greeting you all in one place as VIP's new executive director. I've been blown away by the strength, resilience, commitment, and generosity of our support network, and I'm so excited by your energy for VIP's mission and can't wait to meet all of you in person.
With all of that in mind, we plan tonight's event with an eye toward visiting our volunteers and catching up with our winners in person. We are so grateful to everyone who agreed to be filmed for this award. I think it was a first-time experience for all those involved, and we so appreciate the willingness to help us put together a fun event for our network. We are handing out 8 awards tonight, and after we announce each one, you'll join us on a road trip to the winner's home or office to hear a little bit about their volunteer work with VIP. We also have something special planned to honor the volunteers who picked up new pro bono matters during the pandemic, so please stay tuned until the end.
Now, before we begin, we have a message from a friend of VIP many of you may know. The Honorable Jonathan Lippman, former Chief Judge of New York, offered to call in and offers congratulations to tonight's honorees and to provide a few words of inspiration. As Chief Judge, Judge Lippman advocated for sustainable funding for civil legal aid in New York, and he made New York the first state in the country to require 50 hours of pro bono work prior to bar admission. Let's hear what he has to say.
Good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Lippman. I'm the former Chief Judge of New York, and I'm delighted to speak to you today. You know, when I was a Chief Judge, my focus was clearly on access to justice and ensuring that everybody gets their day in court. And today, I want to congratulate all of you. I couldn't admire more the work that you do. Truly, you uphold the highest standards of our profession. And it is a privilege and an honor to congratulate you, particularly in this time of the pandemic. Thank you so much, and enjoy this recognition. You deserve it. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Judge Lippman, for kicking off this year's awards night. Without further ado, let's get started.
Our first award is the Trailblazing Partner Award, which recognizes an organization that has deepened its partnership with VIP in recent years. Wilmington Trust, a wealth management subsidiary of M&T Bank, called up VIP last winter to ask how they could help us with our mission. By the end of our first phone call, Wilmington Trust committed to representing 24 VIP clients in estate planning matters in 2021. Thank you and congratulations to all of the volunteers at Wilmington Trust who have created wills, powers of attorney, and other vital estate planning documents for VIP clients this year.
Our next award is the Amicus Award. We offer this award to a VIP supporter who for several years has made extraordinary contributions to VIP's mission outside of our traditional casework. We're thrilled to honor Jonathan Pyle, Contract Performance Officer at Philadelphia Legal Assistance, with this year's Amicus Award. Jonathan's an attorney and a tech wizard, and for years he's lent us his technical expertise free of charge. Some of you may have used our website's case list, which connects to our case management software and lets volunteers choose from available cases. And Jonathan designed that awesome tool to help VIP be more efficient. Thank you, Jonathan, and congratulations.
And Jonathan, it is really a high honor for Ritha to recognize the efficiency you brought to VIP. She does not dole out compliments on efficiency freely, so well done, and thank you very much. Wilmington Trust and Jonathan's office are the first 2 stops on our road trip tonight. Let's take a look.
We're here in Radnor with M&T Bank and Wilmington Trust to present them the 2021 Trailblazing Partner Award. On behalf of VIP, we want to thank you for your exemplary contributions through increased service to the community. You have made a tremendous impact, and we thank you greatly.
Very welcome. Thank you so much.
I'll shake
Being in a wealth management organization, we have a lot of active attorneys who don't practice law for a living, but maintain a law practice and have volunteered in their own ways. So what's so great about M&T and Wilmington Trust, and I assume lots of other organizations in the Philadelphia area, they want their folks to give back to the community, and what better way to give back in your profession? So we found a way. Obviously M&T and Wilmington Trust can't practice law, but our individuals under the umbrella of VIP certainly can. And given the demand and need in Philadelphia, the path is certainly there for those that want to commit to it.
I so appreciate that. Thank you.
VIP made it extremely easy for us to volunteer. You helped us to help others. And at the end of the day, that was really what made the difference. So again, while you're giving us an award, I want to thank you for making it very easy to help our community.
What Jonathan does on a daily basis and has done on a daily basis for over a decade is so integral and vital to our clients' lives and their legal situations. He tends to think that he doesn't impact clients' lives because he's doing tasks that are behind the scenes, but he couldn't be more wrong. The different systems that Jonathan has created and will create shortcuts for advocates so that they can obtain important information about a client's case, the way that he can scan data in order to let us know about trends and other important information. He's just absolutely the #1 most valuable player in my book at PLA, and we are so fortunate to have him here as part of our team.
Our next award is the Pro Bono Impact Award, which recognizes a VIP champion who has distinguished herself over the past 2 years through commitment to clients and innovative approaches to advocacy. Felicia McFadden, an attorney at Accenture, has been volunteering with us since 2015. During the pandemic, she not only took on 2 Tangle title cases of her own, she also began supervising other volunteers at Accenture on their cases, and she has built a VIP volunteer partnership between her own company and another law firm to help even more clients in need. Felicia moved to Dallas during the pandemic, so we couldn't visit her in person, but we're so happy she continues to volunteer with us.
That's right, Kelly, and thank you, Felicia, both for this and for serving on VIP's newly formed Leadership Network, where you shared invaluable advice on volunteer engagement. For all of our audience who is looking to volunteer but can't make any in-person appearances, we have plenty of pro bono opportunities you can undertake remotely. Like Felicia, please reach out to us for more info. Now, our 4th award is one of our favorites, the MVP of VIP. This honors the individual who carried the heaviest pro bono caseload for VIP this year. And the 3 finalists for MVP of VIP are Lise Fisher, Walter McDonough, and Diane Zilka.
Lise Fisher has volunteered with VIP for decades. She's a former board member, a 2-time Volunteer of the Month, and a standby volunteer for clients with high-need custody cases. During the pandemic, Lise counseled clients with family law needs and mentored other volunteers doing the same. She also serves as a mentor for VIP staff.
Now, Walter connected with VIP right before the pandemic to take eviction defense cases, and after going to just one VIP training, he jumped into 8 of these cases. And in addition to going above and beyond for every client, he's been so generous with his time post-retirement, and just last week expanded his support by providing us with much-needed mentorship drawing on decades of litigation experience.
The last finalist is Diane Zilka, and she is a pro bono powerhouse. She's been a VIP volunteer for 4 years, and in that time, she has taken almost 40 cases. In the last year, she focused on helping clients get title to their family homes through the probate process, and then drafting their wills to prevent future title issues.
And now the first big reveal of the night, the 2021 MVP of VIP is Diane Zilka.
Woo!
Diane and Felicia, thank you both and congratulations. Let's see what these 2 all-star attorneys have to say about pro bono.
Hi everyone. I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the Philadelphia VIP Pro Bono Impact Award. Thank you all so much for being here to share in this occasion. I'm so honored to have my work recognized in this way, and it means so much to me that the thing that is so passionate to me also resonates with others. This achievement could not have been something that I accomplished on my own, and I've had a lot of help and support along the way. I would like to thank all my colleagues at Accenture, as well as those who have mentored me through this process at Philadelphia VIP.
Can you tell us a little bit about your legal background and whether you chose to stay within that in your pro bono practice with VIP?
I have a career as a securities lawyer, a lot of class action matters, huge multi-billion-dollar matters. And then you come to VIP or work with VIP and you're dealing with something even more valuable, people's homes, people's families, the security of their homes, the legacy that they would need to lead. So part of the reason I take all of these cases is because of the kindness and the intelligence that I engage with every time I meet a new client. And we become partners and we pursue these cases together, and together we can turn them out very quickly. And I have yet to find a client who's not deeply invested in moving these cases forward. And what I get back from that is an extraordinary amount of, quite honestly, love. It's incredible. And how many lawyers can say that about their lives and their work? And VIP experience is one that just brings joy and love. Love for the people who I'm helping, but knowing that I'm helping the city as well. One of the best things that VIP does is to make sure I'm working with clients and the kinds of cases that will be meaningful to me and fit. And what I mean by that, and why I mention it, is because it started out kind of gradually. It wasn't hard, it's just anything new can be a little daunting. I had all the training, I had all the great staff, but you guys helped me find the right cases, you helped me find the right clients. And the more I did them, of course, the more I could do them quickly. There's nothing I can't do, and there's nothing a lawyer can't do if you just put your mind to it.
Thank you so much, Diane, for all of your commitment to VIP, your household name around the office, and we feel like we couldn't do our jobs without you doing your job so well. On behalf of VIP's board, our staff, and our clients, we are so grateful for all of the time that you have spent with our mission.
Thank you.
Clearly, Zeus the cat supports VIP as well. Thank you, Zeus. Before we continue on our road trip and unveil the last 4 award winners of the night, I want to talk about VIP's pandemic response team. It's been a challenging year for volunteerism across the country, and VIP is no exception. Our volunteers are stretched thin at work and at home, and our clients are waiting longer and longer for representation. If you took a new pro bono case since March of 2020, you are a member of VIP's pandemic response team, and we'd like to extend a special thank you for your remarkable efforts. Please stay tuned until the end.
So we have one more pit stop before our last 4 awards. 2021 is VIP's 40th year expanding access to justice in Philadelphia, and our theme for the celebration is 40 years of community empowerment. To reflect that, we're diving into some of the things our organization does best for our community and some of the things we need to do better. I'll let one of our board members, Nicole Phillips, explain a little more.
When you come from limited economic means, particularly as a person of color, someone living with a disability, or as a member of the LGBTQ+ community, facing a legal system that wasn't designed with you in mind, it can be daunting. And so that's why I'm excited and proud to serve as VIP's inaugural Board Equity Officer. I will help lead the VIP team in identifying ways to create more inclusive volunteer programming, amplify the voices of our clients, and rethink how to incorporate that feedback to provide more improved services. Most VIP clients are women. Almost 90% are people of color. Some 25% live with a disability, and 100% live at or below the poverty line. Seeing faces like yours, with backgrounds like yours, experiences like yours, standing in your corner can mean so much. This role, my role, is built for advocacy and impact, speaking directly to our 40th anniversary theme of community empowerment. VIP continues to make strides like this in its programming and administration to better reflect the communities that we serve. And we are grateful to each and every single one of you for answering that call to service.
Thank you, Nicole, for taking on this important work. Let's move on to our final 4 categories, the hotly contested Brennan Awards. The Justice William J. Brennan Jr. Awards are based on hard data, and they honor the volunteers or workplaces that most increased their pro bono work in the past year. We award them in 4 categories. The first is Brennan Award for Solo Practitioners. The finalists for this award are Christine Callalang, Olivia Gabriel, and Theodore Ted Forens.
First, Christine, who's a family law attorney and has made history as the first Asian American vice chair of the Board of Governors at the Philadelphia Bar Association. When the Family Courts Help Center shut down due to COVID, Christine stepped in to give filing advice and other guidance to Philadelphia parents in custody battles. And just last week, she spent some terrific time sharing advice with us on how to best support solo practitioners and for whom volunteering, as we know, solos really have to balance a unique set of skills to be able to accommodate pro bono in their practice. So on a personal note, I do want to say that last week was my first ever conversation with Christine. And Christine, if you're watching tonight, I figured I'd give you a public shout out for your warmth and approachability. I can imagine what a relief it must be for your clients who meet you at some of the most vulnerable moments of their lives. Thank you for your service.
Olivia Gabriel is another new volunteer who's been counseling VIP clients with custody matters during the pandemic.
Ted Forens, on the other hand, is no stranger to VIP. He's been with us since the 90s, and in the last year, he helped build up Philly's neighborhoods by assisting VIP clients in probate cases. And the winner of the award is Ted Forens.
Woo! Thank you for your commitment, Ted, and congratulations on your well-deserved recognition. Our next category of Brennan Awards is for small law firms. The finalists are Astor Weiss Kaplan and Mandel, Fleming Patenko Law, and Gay and Shacker.
The attorneys at Astor Weiss have been steadfast volunteers this past year. When this firm closes one VIP case, they always take on another, with particular commitment to helping our clients with family law issues and title issues.
The dynamic duo at Fleming Patenko are key volunteers for VIP's nonprofit and small business clients. They represent clients and also serve as mentors and trainers for other volunteers. VIP is the only shop in town for nonprofits and small businesses looking for free legal help, and we couldn't do this work without firms like Fleming Patenko.
And finally, father and son Ed Shacker have supported VIP's mission for decades, and they bring their renowned trial advocacy skills along with their magnetic personalities to all their pro bono cases.
And the winner of the Brennan Award is Gay and Shacker. I know Ed and Brian are both watching, so thank you to both of you and congratulations. Just a few more stops on our road trip. Here's what Ted, Ed, and Brian shared about their pro bono work. I'm delighted to present the 2021 Brennan Award for Solo Practitioners to Ted Forens. Ted, we deeply appreciate your many years of service to VIP's clients, particularly the many Philadelphians you've helped to become homeowners over the years. Thank you so much for your service.
One of the things that we love about you the most is how you take probate cases with VIP. What would you say to the many volunteers who are reluctant to take these cases because they think it's going to be complex and they don't have experience with them?
Well, the first thing, it ain't rocket science, folks. These cases don't take extraordinary amounts of time. Your average probate case involves getting the person in to your office, signing them up, getting them to sign some pieces of paper and taking them down to the Register of Wills. If your concern is that you won't have anyone to turn to, let me assure you that VIP has tremendous resources. VIP is there holding my hand at every step of the way and is really, really very helpful. Lawyers out there who are listening, sign up, do your part, help get these properties out of the names of people who've died many years ago and into the names of somebody who actually can make the house a better place.
Ed Shacker, who has been a huge supporter of VIP almost since its inception, and he is still as engaged to this day as he was back then, and as Chancellor of the Philadelphia Bar Association. Thank you so much, Ed. If you had to say one thing about VIP, what would it be?
Well, most people know that I can't just say one thing, because one of the great things about taking a case is you are empowering a person that you've never met to actually participate in the legal process. Not feel alone, not feel burdened, not feel that they have no support. Because when you stand next to a person in court or wherever it is that you're doing for them, they stand tall. They say, hey, me too, I can participate in this. And look at the lawyer I have here. This is a person who knows what they're doing and is caring about me. And from time to time, you're going to feel so good because you know what? You beat the devil back and help somebody. That's why I do it.
I'm so thrilled to be presenting this 2021 Brennan Award for Small Firms to Gay and Shacker. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for VIP clients.
It's time for the last two awards of the night, followed by the end of tonight's road trip. Before we get to the winners in the large firm and corporate categories, I'd like to thank some of the generous sponsors that make this work possible. And although these are only a few, these are our diamond and presenting level sponsors, beginning with Lincoln Financial Foundation, Eisenberg, Rothweiler, Winkler, Eisenberg & Jack, Morgan Lewis & Bacchius, Faegre Drinker Biddle & Reith, Cozen O'Connor, and Chubb Group of Insurance Companies, and finally, a special shout out to TE Connectivity, who have honored our 40th anniversary by giving $40,000 to honor 40 years of service. Thank you to TE for launching what we hope will be the 40 for 40 trend.
I'd also like to thank all of you who tuned in to watch. It might not feel like it from your desk or your couch, but this is a fantastic turnout for a VIP event. Like we said, we miss you all. If you miss us too, there are plenty of ways you can connect with us. You can volunteer for a case, come to a virtual VIP event, or invite VIP to give a presentation on pro bono at your own workplace. You can also just give us a call to catch up and reconnect.
And keep your eyes peeled for announcements about our 40th anniversary gala scheduled for next May. And the next category of Brennan Awards is for medium and large law firms. The finalists are Cozen O'Connor, DLA Piper, and Saltz Mongaluzzi and Bendesky.
Cozen O'Connor is a force to be reckoned with. Their volunteers help clients with a diverse range of legal issues, particularly small businesses, nonprofits, and tenants facing eviction. During the pandemic, they nearly doubled their VIP caseload, which notably included helping a number of clients facing evictions over the holidays.
DLA Piper's volunteers lend their business law expertise to low-income entrepreneurs and local nonprofits. Their pro bono counsel makes it her mission to ensure VIP's monthly case lists are circulated within the firm and that attorneys are routinely offered the opportunity to engage in pro bono work that they're comfortable with.
Lastly, the volunteers at Saltz Mongaluzzi are all-around players. They are personal injury lawyers by day, but as VIP volunteers, they draft wills, go to family court with clients, and defend Philadelphians in car accident suits. With special thanks to Mike Budner, who single-handedly placed 10 VIP cases at his firm in 1 week, which has to be a record.
And the winner of the Brennan Award is Cozen O'Connor. Woo! Thanks and congratulations to the team at Cozen. I believe a few dozen of them are hopefully watching right now.
And the last award of the night is the Brennan Award for Corporations. The finalists are Accenture, the University of Pennsylvania, Carey School of Law, and Vanguard.
Last year, Accenture not only boosted their pro bono work with VIP and supported folks like Felicia in her pro bono efforts, they also enlisted attorneys at a law firm to help them out, recruiting even more volunteers along the way.
The students, professors, and other volunteers at Penn Law had quite a year. On top of switching to remote instruction, they helped a dozen VIP clients facing eviction, led by their very capable clinical professors every step of the way. I don't know if that's something I could have done in law school.
And finally, Vanguard asked VIP how it could help more, and in doing so, doubled its VIP caseload in a year. After a special training on nonprofit formation, their attorneys and other professionals got to work and took on a number of high-need nonprofit cases.
And the winner of the Brennan Award is Vanguard! Congratulations to our partners at Vanguard, and thank you as always.
VIP has been one of our strongest partners and has been a reliable and loyal partner with our firm because they provide the type of support, the type of screening, the type of backup that is essential for some of our lawyers that are doing pro bono matters for the very first time. What's also fabulous is that the types of matters that can be handled do have a set beginning and end period of time that allow our lawyers to be able to factor in that time commitment. So VIP and the resources they provide are second to none in terms of the pro bono providers that we have worked with.
It's really been one of my great pleasures to serve on board of Philadelphia VIP as a native Philadelphian and as now somebody who's a part of the legal community here, to see behind the scenes what goes into all the wonderful work Philadelphia VIP has done in the not just the legal community but the broader Philadelphia community. I think it's easy to give recognition to the many lawyers and individuals who volunteer their time to provide pro bono legal services, but none of this gets done without an amazing staff at the organization itself.
Do a special shout out to the people at VIP who are always there, respond to their emails, pick up their phone, either for me with questions about staffing cases or the progress of cases, or for lawyers who are looking to them for mentorship. So Kelly Gasly is always my go-to, and there are certainly other people at VIP that I'm in regular contact with, and that's a fantastic thing.
On behalf of VIP, I'm so excited to give the 2021 Brennan Award for Corporations to Vanguard. Thank you so much for your service, particularly for our nonprofit clients. But we're so impressed with you and your colleagues' work and really appreciate your commitment to serving our clients.
Well, thank you. Take two.
One other thing I'd like to share with particularly those who are members of corporate legal departments who might be concerned as to whether or not they have the bandwidth to support worthy work. At Vanguard, we're very intentional to include our non-attorney crew to work along with us. Every team had a lawyer and a non-lawyer or non-lawyers supporting the work, and at Vanguard we just have such talented crew that we rely very heavily on them in our day-to-day work, which is true, and it made this work, I think, just that much easier to do, and also an opportunity for all of us to stretch and grow.
It was very interesting because not being a lawyer, how could I get involved? How could I do the pro bono with the attorney? Well, the attorney's got the background, the attorney's got the education, they know their way through the paperwork and so on, but I could be there to lend a hand or provide other support, or as I've done, jump off and help an actual client, which was really very rewarding to be part of the pro bono experience.
Well, that's almost a wrap on VIP's second virtual awards night and first ever virtual road trip. Congratulations to tonight's winners and finalists.
Before we end, I want to say a few words of thanks. So many of those watching have been there for VIP's mission and for me personally as I learned this important new role. There are too many names to count, but I want to offer a special thank you to our board of directors and especially our board president, Lee Zimmerman, and vice president, Megan Watson. Lee, who joined us for some of our award deliveries, comes from TE Connectivity and has an unparalleled energy for VIP's mission and makes for a very fun road trip companion. I also want to thank the team members who were responsible for planning, filming, and executing on this event, Joe Durkin and Amy Young. Many of you may know that VIP has a staff of just 17 people, all of whom have very full plates and none of whom are exclusively focused on events or communications, and especially not video editing or live streaming. So Joe and Amy actually managed awards night while juggling their day-to-day work supporting our mission. And last, but most importantly, thank you to all of our volunteer community, especially those who worked on or took a new pro bono case during the pandemic. This year and a half have been rough. They've been emotionally and logistically challenging and frankly exhausting for everyone around the world. It is not an easy time to be generous with your time. And to those of you who have managed to make it work and done so with such dedication, your colleagues, your community, and your city are deeply grateful. Thank you for attending tonight's event, and we hope we were able to inspire you as much as you have inspired us.
And now, the part that so many of you have been waiting for. If you're a part of VIP's pandemic response team, you are about to win some exciting VIP swag. That's right, after only 40 years, we're finally hopping on the tote bag bandwagon.
And I forgot to say that I'm also very proud to be the executive director to bring the tote bag swag to VIP. We hope they'll come in handy on your plastic bag-free grocery shopping trips.
So if you've taken on a new VIP matter since last March, as a token of our deep gratitude, you'll win one of the first ever VIP tote bags. We hope it will remind you on your shopping expeditions of the difference you've made in our community. We'll follow up with you all after the event to confirm pickup and shipping details. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us tonight.
I'm kidding.
Oh, can I close my window?
Wait!
I feel like I have like performance anxiety right now.
I do too. That's what cinema verite. Like we don't just pretend the camera's not here.
Okay.
Stop looking at it.
Tell us, Brian, how does it make you feel getting this award today?
Special. No, it's really nice to be recognized. We don't do it because we want recognition. I think especially during the pandemic and during everything that's going on, it's important even more so than normal to give time and help people who otherwise wouldn't have access to lawyers.
Dressed up more, you look so pretty.
I have to be.
You look so pretty. You're welcome.
Oh, and everyone just look happy.
I don't care how miserable you are.
Let me just come up with my remarks.
My mom can see it and be happy.
I do see that some others look
My mom, I registered her.
Aww.
She'll be 93 next week.
Oh.
Wow. That's really cute.
I know.
All right, give it a shot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't want a picture of
The total amount of time over a year and a half, 2 years, might be 20 hours. And if you can't find 20 hours over 2 years, then you're too busy.
Well, some case advice and some life advice from Ted Forens here.